what's going on, y'all? Guru here, bringing you. I think this is the week 5 matchup. Yeah, divisional match against those Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and happy to say I'm feeling much better. And after this game, I was feeling a little better too. Um, this game started off pretty rough. You'll see. I think through the first half, I think it ended up just being like 3-3, but then well, I don't want to ruin it for y'all. Let's just say it ended up getting a lot better. So, what are we going to talk about today? Let's see. I want to talk a little bit about just being smart, making smart decisions. Um, One of the things that I like to do when I'm playing is try to look for tendencies. A lot of times you'll see that a lot of people end up falling into patterns. You got guys that, especially in the I'm using air quotes, y'all can't see it, but especially in the sim community, you got guys who, for all intents and purposes, they pretty much are going to run the same 3, 4, 5 plays. Just mixing them up, bouncing from one to the other, and you can usually see what people want to do. You know what I mean? They want to hit the flats, or they want to throw corner routes all game, or curl routes, or deep post, stuff like that. And in this game, I was trying to, clue in on my opponent's tendencies. And as you guys can see, I think he went like 3 straight passes right to the middle of the field. So, I had a little spy there to just swat down that little underneath stuff. And he had some crazy, crazy block sheds that, was just giving me a bit of fits. And, you guys will see. So, anyway, looking for tendencies. When you're playing certain people, try to, be mindful of what it is that you're seeing that they do. And one of the other things that I like to do, that I think not a lot of people do, is actually use those little like matchup features. Now, I don't necessarily take it as gospel when it says, oh, it gives you a little green icon, oh, you have the positive matchup. But at the same time, you don't want to discount that either. Like, if you got the matchup advantage, take advantage of it, man. Shit. So here y'all see it's a minute and change left. It's a 3-3 game. But shit got crazy from right here. So I just knew I had that pick. Missed it the first time. He went right back at it. Got it. Pick 6. And now, there we go. We got the lead. You know what I mean? 13-3 going into the half. But I don't know how this shit happened. Vincent Jackson just outran damn near my whole defense. Thank God this guy crept him up from behind. Big sack right there on first down. And then snatchies, that's mine, and it's off to the races. He missed that dive and tackle, and I'm like, oh, this could get ugly. So minute and change left. It was a tie ball game, or baby. I think I was up 3. I think it was 6-3. In a minute, he threw 3 interceptions, 4 interceptions. So that pretty much was it for him. You know what I mean? That turned the game around right there. It made it easy to play the second half. That right there was the craziest. I'm gonna call it a dot because I'm gonna just pretend that I wasn't worried at all. That was just a dot. But yeah, then look at this shit. Every week it seems like my special teams gives up something crazy. This guy ran over 3 people. One day I'm gonna actually sit here and try to figure out how to edit the video where I can like kind of go back over it. I know I have the capabilities, but I'm gonna be honest, I've been being a little lazy with learning iMovie. So anyway, but yeah, so all in all, this was a great game, man. Great game against another divisional opponent. My next game, I can't remember who I play, but I know I'm not looking forward to it because if I'm not mistaken, I've already gotten the word. Look at that spin move, and then 3 people dive into each other, and nobody hits him. Meanwhile, I run the ball, and this is the type of shit that happens to me. Like, my run game has been beyond atrocious. It's like, I don't know, the shit everybody else run. Inside zone, everybody else run it, they get 25 yards. I run it, I get 3. This shit be crazy. But either way, yeah, so that's that. One thing I want to start talking about is another league that's going to be forming. A buddy of mine, y'all all know my man Kilo. Um, he's going to be starting a league coming up that is going to be real interesting in my opinion. It's a mutt league. So I know you're like, well, how could it be a mutt league, or maybe I don't have a mutt team? What he did was we went through and we used the MUT cards as far as player statistics or player attributes, I should say, and we took everybody's best MUT card and either edited the player if the player didn't exist, and we created them based on his best MUT card. So a little something to do toward the end of the season. I mean, it's April, about to be May. You know, it can give Madden some new life, is what we were thinking. We're going to kick it off, I think, next week. He's actually out of town right now, but something we're looking forward to doing, man. So if you're interested in another league with something different, we're not going to have a whole lot of rules. In fact, I don't even know if he's typed them up yet. But I know we're not going to have no whole lot of crazy rules. We're going to let pretty much guys police themselves for the most part. We'll have some, of course, some fourth down rules, things like that. But nothing too crazy. But yeah, so like, you know what I mean? If there's a team that you know what I mean? Imagine playing with your favorite team and their best, MUT card characters. So, you know what I mean? It should be pretty fun. One of the things I was telling a buddy of mine about. He's like, "Oh no, every team is going to be all 99s at every position." That's definitely not going to be the case. Not every team has a crazy MUT card at every position. So, definitely, if it's something you're interested in, leave a comment or hit me up on Facebook or hit me up on PSN. Y'all know my gamer tag. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. As y'all can see, this game ended up getting out of hand, man. 48-31. Them Saints was able to do what they had to do, and that's what happens when we come marching home. All right, y'all. Guru out.